What's up out there? This is O with CeeLo Talks, and got my notes here. And sometimes I get things that I think about and want to really discuss. And one of the topics was Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, and does age matter? Now, we've seen a lot of movies, and seen a lot of realistic fights where it was men of different ages combating at each other and one or the other becoming victorious. In combat, there's different aspects. So I'm thinking, well, if you're old, do you honestly have a chance to fight and beat someone younger than you? There's a lot of viral videos that have gone where a younger person tried to rob an older guy, and the older guy overcame them or tried to fight. And because he was skilled and he had that muscle memory from probably training when they were younger, that they overcame those on takers. So we got the Jake Paul fight coming up on Friday, and I want to see if Mike Tyson can pull through. Now, let me know in the comments section what you think, because I believe Mike Tyson has the speed, the agility, the mindset, the experience. But as you get older, your body ages sometime, and I'm thinking that, he may feel some of the aches and pains of aging. But will a younger Jake Paul, I think he's almost like 20 years younger than he is, with a couple of fights under his experience, and then he has the athleticism youth on his side. Is there a power difference? Is there a strength difference? I know Mike Tyson's coming in this thing 30 pounds heavier, and I think Jake Paul is a longer reach type of person. So in my thought process, somebody had made a good comparison talking about the topic, was that like it's Rocky 6, and like in Rocky 6, that Rocky was seeing a simulation of him fighting the current champion at that time to see who would really win. In my opinion, I think Mike Tyson has done well, but keeping his physical strength and everything up, his agility, his speed. He looks fast. His intent looks mean. He looks ferocious, as he says. And I feel like age is one factor. Your deteriorating body, your joints, muscle mass you might lose. You might lose some of your physical acuity. But I think it's all about the intent of the man, the heart of the man, and the will to win. So if your opinion differs, let me know in the comment section below. I think Mike Tyson is going to take this one home for a dub. I really think he's going to show up Jake Paul. Now, I think of the two, Jake Paul might have a more chin. In other words, Jake Paul may be able to take more damage. Mike Tyson has always been known, he hasn't had a weak chin. It's just his chin wasn't weak. Well, his area is the stamina in the past. So if you could compare it to like the Rocky movies, Rocky Balboa will always evolve based off of his opponent. So to me, the first Rocky movie was more about the opportunity, the faith. Do I believe I can beat Apollo Creed? And then, for example, when you get over to Rocky 3, it's more about the mindset and the heart. Because Rocky at one point lost and got scared and started implementing fear. So it was overcoming your fear and overcoming the psychic of the mind, and also overcoming your doubts about yourself. Whereas in, I would say, Rocky 4, it was more about the strength and power was similar and matched, although even Drago was more of like perfect boxer on paper. It was more about the determination and the will. So I believe Rocky 1 was more about the faith. Rocky 3 was more about overcoming fear and overcoming your obstacles. And Rocky 4 was more about in the aspect of willpower. So if Mike Tyson can, at his age, have the willpower, the mindset, the faith, to me, fighting is more internal and power can be a little bit less or more, and the acuity and the skill is definitely important. But at the end of the day, I think it's going to come down to the will of the man. And does Mike Tyson want this enough to win? I believe Jake Paul is brave and brash. He's not arrogant, so to speak, but maybe a little arrogant, but that confidence coming from somewhere. So do I believe Jake Paul has a slight possibility of winning? Absolutely. But in this case scenario, I think he's barking up the wrong tree. So we'll know Friday on the 15th, November 15th, who will become victorious. So definitely let me know in the comment section below. If I was right on this video, consider thumbing up the video, subscribing to the channel. And even if I missed it, it'd still be good to get a subscription to the channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Mike Tyson for the win.